Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Today we're going to take a look at Akaneiro Demon Hunters, and this is a free-to-play, browser-based fantasy action MMORPG that's based with loosely behind the story of Little Red Riding Hood, with a lot of Japanese folklore and myths and stuff like that. So as you can see, I do have one character that I created to kind of get an idea of what was going on, but we're going to go ahead and add a new recruit, go through the process of creating a character. Now essentially what you do is you select a discipline for your character. Now we're going to go ahead and name our character first, make things easy so we can get past the Jelena Jensen part. Then what you want to do is you want to look at your disciplines, and you've got prowess, which you can see here, followers of the red girl, bonuses increase power plus damage, prowess training discount, and we'll get into why there's a discount there, mastery, dual wielding, and medium armor, and starting ability is rain of blows. Then you've got, and so essentially this is kind of your two-handed DPS type of character. Then you've got fortitude, which is increased defense or armor, fortitude training discount, mastery, two-handed, and heavy armor. So this is your tank, as you can see, starting ability Iron Thorns. And then you've got your cunning, which is the follower of the Dark Huntsman, increased skill, so critical chance, cunning training discount, dueling, and light armor. And then you've got steady shot, which is the skill. But we're actually going to go with a tank. We're going to go with the fortitude character. Now, unfortunately, there's not too much customization. That's pretty much it. That's what you get. You don't, but you will customize your character as you know, which is becoming very common in a lot of these action MMORPGs. Is you don't really customize your character. You kind of have this base of your character, and then there's loads and loads of items to find and be able to equip your character with, and then that changes the look of your character. Obviously, you do have male or female gender, and that is for all the different disciplines. But let's go ahead and get started. We are actually going to skip the tutorial mission because I already went through it with my other character, Limpy. Essentially, it tells you, you know what, it's left click to move and attack and all these different things. So no, we're not going to play the tutorial, and it's going to drop us directly into, when we hit play that is, it's going to drop us directly into the town. You can see here you got exclusive offers and Kickstarter. The developers, true indie developers here, they are about 45 hours as of the time that I'm making this video away from, they're in their push, on their Kickstarter push. It's really great. It looks like they're probably going to make their Kickstarter. What that means is they're going to get that nice chunk of change, which they're going to be able to put directly into the game. So when they make that push, or tomorrow, which is Friday, the 1st of February, when I actually put this up, if you go over to their Kickstarter page, you can see there's a URL right there. I highly recommend that you go and support these guys. This is a true indie developer right here. If you have the means, give these guys a little bit of support. So I'm going to explain a couple things here. So right here, we've got our life. We've got these kind of cool little like yin and yang type orbs for our life and for our mana. We've also got our skills, which go into all these different sections here. You can see I've got my Iron Thorns, which basically it's like an armor that does damage to enemies that attack me. Then we've got our inventory, which is under I. We can click that little inventory, or we can hit the I button. We've also got our abilities under A, which we can click or hit A, and you can see here prowess. Then because we are fortitude, we've got this Iron Thorns under fortitude, and we've got cunning. Now one of the nice things is you can buy abilities from the other disciplines. It's just you get a discount for the ones inside of your discipline. Then we can go ahead and take a look at our character. As you can see, main hand DPS 38, offhand DPS none, critical chance, critical damage, and you've got all these different damage bonuses. You've got my power, my defense, my skill, my health, my energy, all of that stats. And then you've got record, which show missions complete, total killed, wanted killed, boss killed, total time played, all of that stuff. Then you've got this X, which is essentially kind of setting up all your different settings for the game. You can turn the music up and down, go full screen, go shadows. You guys are going to see this in full screen because what's really cool is that it's actually being captured right in this little window here. So now we've got this guy, this bounty master, which we can go ahead and take and talk to, and he'll send us out on missions. Or we can go over here, and this is the trainer Takira. And you can see he's got all the different abilities. Now you can see up here we've got these karma shards. And you can either buy karma shards or you get karma shards as you go through the different missions. And then you can use those karma shards to actually take and buy different abilities. Now you can see you've also got Fortitude abilities, improved defense required level 1. So I can actually pick this up and give myself stone armor, which gives me a provided increase to defense and improves all fortitude abilities. So I'm actually going to take, and I am going to pick that up. So right click to learn, and I just learned that. Now you see that at level 3 I can learn this even to one more, or sorry, that actually that's not true. I actually was moved down to the next skill on the sheet here. But what I was going to show is down here, you can see I've got Skin of Stone, which is number 2, which comes in at level 8. And then at level 8, I'll be able to pick up 2 for 2,200 of these Karma Shards. And then we can go to our Weapon Mastery, and now this is kind of across a very broad spectrum. You can see it's for all the different characters. So I can't do the two-handed until I get 2,500 Karma, but then also I've got to reach level 5, as you can see over there on the left-hand side. Then you've got Armor Mastery, which once again, the level requirement really comes into play there. So let's go ahead and leave the trainer. We've got our Summoner, Shimizu, and you can summon different pets, and you can have these little pets for a period of time. So you can see this will give me this pet for 30 minutes, and you can see what it actually gives you. So I have an option of getting the Dog Spirit, which increases my power for 30 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up, and then we've got our little pet that's going to help us out. Then we've got our vendor over here. We can buy all kinds of things like rings, and you can see everything is based upon this kind of these karma points. And the cool thing with that is if you buy these things for the karma points, you're gonna get more. So you can see not only can you take and you can purchase karma points, but you can also earn karma points. So you don't have any kind of pay to win situation. It's only convenience based if you want to take and buy those things. Then we've got this vendor Gato, which is pretty funny because I see his name and all I think of is that he's a cat, but he's not. So, and you can see that the game does have your normal white items as well as green items and stuff of that nature. So let's cruise over here. What do we got? We got the Elder Shaman, and he's got a little chamois mart, and he's got different stuff in here as well. So a lot of different vendors, a lot of different options for things to buy. Then you got Craftsman, because you can go over here and actually create stuff, but that's not open just yet. So that's coming soon. Even though the game has launched, that part is coming soon. But let's get ourselves into a mission. So as soon as we come in here, you can see we've got an option for the Shigemori River and the Jawbone Ravine. Now right now we have to wait to unlock the Jawbone Ravine. We're going to need 2,400 Karma. So we're going to have to run this one right here. And you can see they've got recommended levels. They also have level caps. So you can see here, unlock the next area to increase the player's level cap. So right now my level cap is actually level 4. So we've got a low threat in here. We've got a decreased threat. We can actually pay 75 Karma to lower the threat level. So you know, we're actually going to do that and make this an easy run for us. So let's go hunt. Alright, so it's loading the breakables. And then you get kind of this little storyline, and then as usual, as you're waiting for this to all load up, we're going to get little tips like offensive abilities aren't always the best approach. Try experimenting with Haunting Scream or Ninja Escape to control the field of battle, which those are kind of passive abilities that you're going to be able to use to scare the enemy, or Ninja Escape to essentially disappear and show up and like teleport away and be able to save your own hide. Now this is loading up pretty slow. Hopefully it will not take too long to get loaded up. We're almost to 50%. Trying to think what else I can tell you guys. Now, when you're in the game, one thing you'll notice when you get into the game, you're probably not seeing it right now, is right to the right of everything, you've got a chat window that's going. And the great thing about that chat window when you come in here is not only are the other players that are playing the game in there, and you can see all the players that are in the game, but every single time that I've logged into the game, there's always been developers in there that are answering questions and stuff like that. So the developers are very, very active. So now let's get heading around and let's start in on some action. So now we of course have some breakable stuff, and when we break those, you can see we immediately got some shards, some of the karma shards, and our karma total just went up. So our path is abandoned. Oh no, it's not. There's a random chest right there, as well as this wolf, which we decided to lay a nice little smackdown on. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw on our armor. And the nice thing is with my two-handed weapon, I am just obliterating everything. So now I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to take, and I can equip these by taking, and I'm going to drop that right there. And what that does is we're going to close our ability. You can see right there, now it's in For 1, I've got the Iron Thorns, and for 2, I've got the Skin of Stone, so we can throw that up as well. So we've got Skin of Stone, so now we're going to actually be even more of a powerful tank. You can see we've got our little combo going. The animations are really well done. I think for a browser-based game, the game definitely has its own art style. You also have some pretty cool little music playing in the background that definitely gives the game its own kind of style and feel, which I always like when games are creative with stuff like that. Now we did get a little ninja vest there, so let's go see if we can throw that on. Now we can, but I kind of enjoy my samurai plate, but the reason I am going to throw this on is I want you guys to see how it actually changes my character. So we're going to right click there, and you can see it did change my little character there, even though I still have my little pants. So we're going to keep on cruising and see what other items we can find. Now you can see up in the right hand corner, up in the top there, we can see our mini map, and we can also see all the little red kind of pyramids or triangles or whatever you want to call them are all showing where the enemies are. So we know exactly where to cruise off and what direction to head off into and take these enemies out. Lay the smackdown on these guys. See how many combos we can get going. 6 kills, 7 kills, 8 kills. Nope, these guys, we didn't. Now we can obviously build up those combos even higher. Now we did get our first little green item there. If we wanted to take and gather up all of these monsters and then lay the smackdown on them one at a time. Let's see if we can make that happen right over here. So let's go ahead and open these. We're going to take a little bit of damage here, but we'll be alright. Because the nice thing is not only do these karma shards also gather up and are they used as currency, but they're also used to heal us. So we got 4 of these guys. Let's take these guys all out in one big shot. We're going to go ahead and use our thorns. So there we go. Come on, down you go. Now I'm lethal. So you can see as you take out more of these guys, you actually get these little titles that pop up, which is really pretty cool. So let's see if we got anything that we can really use in our backpack. So this requires level 2, but it's, as you can see, it's one-handed. It's fast. Even though our weapon is very slow, our weapon does a lot more damage. So we got samurai plate, then we've got an axe that's one-handed, another one-handed axe, a ninja mask, and a soldier helm. But all these things are higher level than I can actually handle right now. So let's cruise off this way, start taking out some more monsters, see if we can get to the boss, the big boss man. Because of course at the end of these dungeon levels there's going to be a big boss man. Now of course you don't have to run these yourself. You can gather up and group up with other players and be able to run these dungeons with your friends. And, oh, this is a little rare guy. I haven't seen him. He's wanted. So there you go. Task complete. So as you saw, I've never seen that guy before. So that was definitely even something new for me. So as you can see, because he was purple, he actually not only was a wanted character, but he also provided me with a bonus to karma. So I got a nice little boost to karma. I think it was like 30 or something like that, just for taking him out. So you're gonna want to keep your eye out when you're running these dungeons for these wanted guys. And you also saw that when I was in my statistics. You saw in my stats it had wanted and stuff of that nature. So let's go ahead. We can actually take a look at that again. Actually, that's right. It doesn't really record until after you get out of here. So we'll get out of here in a second. We just gotta take this guy out and take the big boss man out. Come on now, show yourself, big boss monster. So we're gonna let's see what kind of title we can get. We just keep missing these guys. There he is. So let's throw on our thorn shield as well as our stone. And there we go. We took him out. Oh, but we didn't. We kept getting too much time between our kills. We got a steady stream of these guys still coming now. There we go. Now the village is safe. So as you can see, once this is done, you can see you've got your little timer telling you how long it took for me to do that mission. We can still go through and pick up anything we did miss. And then once we're ready to return to the village, we just click this little green guy right there, and we're off and running. So over time, mission threat levels will increase. Higher threat level means stronger enemies, higher mission rewards, and better quality of items. So probably my rewards weren't as good because I decreased the threat on that. Now you guys can't see this, but right underneath here you've got a lot of different stuff like your countdown to launch, You've got reporting bugs and suggestions. You've got email game support, ability guide, terms of service, and a user guide, which is really kind of cool that that stuff is there, you know, because it always gives a nice little bonus that when you know that the developers are really paying attention, that they've got all kinds of stuff like that. So we did complete the mission. We got a bonus of karma reward bonus of 50. Our experience breakdown. We got our mission earnings, and then but it wasn't a high threat, so we didn't get a high threat bonus. But we did reach level 2. So we must take revenge on these malevolent yokai. All right. Thank you very much. And I leveled up. So there we go, you're now level 2. All fortitude abilities have received a bonus and defense has increased. So all cunning abilities have received a bonus and skills increased. So we got nice little bonus to everything, including our power went up by 2, our defense went up by 3, our skill went up by 1, and our health went up by 20. So definitely helped us out and will help us out later on. So do we have enough to go get any new skills? And we want two-handed, but that's not till level 5. How about abilities? Fortitude abilities. Nope, that's not till level 3. So we want to head out of here. Now, obviously, we can head over to the vendor here. One of the cool things is we can look at some of these items and see if there's anything that we really want to buy. So let's see. Is there anything we really want to buy? This ring, small boost to frost damage. Power +3. It's pretty nice. We're going to hold off. Now here's where we can take and we can actually sell the items that we have. So we can take and we can just go ahead and click on these, right click to sell. There we go. So we got a cloak, we've got this club. We don't need that. Don't need this one either. We don't need any of this one-handed stuff. And no, that neither. Ninja mask, that's going to be a little bit better than what we're wearing. So eventually we will use that since it's got a little more defense. A monk hat, samurai greaves. We're going to hold on to that as well because it's got a little more armor. We got this nimble ring, which we'll hold on to. And we'll hold on to that cloak. And all of these are basically the same as what we have. So there you go. So the items that you pick up, you're also going to be able to sell and increase your karma shards as well. So the more missions you run, the more you're going to be able to increase those karma shards. Let's see if we can run one. Let's see if we can get past this little thing there. Run one more mission. And so you can see right here the threat balance. Lower threat, better loot drops. Higher threat, more experience. So we've got the threat balance seems to be a little bit lower right now. So let's go in here. And we can do the mission 2, the Rotten Core. Now we could run mission 1 again, and you can see here it will give 0 experience and 50 karma, but we want to get the big experience and the more karma. So let's go on with our hunt, and let's hopefully think that this won't take too long. I'm gonna haul butt through this and just start laying waste to all the monsters as soon as we get in there. Now, one thing that is nice is, as you can see, it's taking a little while for this map to load. But once you've done the mission already, and it's already loaded pretty much once, gets a little cached in your system, it doesn't take as long for these maps to load up. They'll load up much more quickly, and you'll be able to get into the missions a lot faster, and be able to take all the monsters down with ease, so to say. Well, let's hope it's with ease, right? So come on. There we go. Oh, almost there. 5% more. There we go. And ready. So, all right. We're going to run through this as fast as we can, taking out as many monsters as we can in short order. The good thing is we can take things down rather quickly because I am the big boss, all-powerful, with the two-handed weapon. Throw on both of our skills, take everything out. And the nice thing is everything's pretty much going down in one hit. I just want to get to the end as fast as I can, so I can show you guys the boss. Now, one nice thing is because I have this two-handed weapon, I actually take and I need to go kill the rest of these guys before we can take off into the next area. I can actually take and do a little bit of area of effect damage. So when these guys are all grouped up, I actually do a lot more damage. So now we're gonna head into here, which is a little hut. So now a lot of times you're gonna go into these areas and you're gonna take out different high-level monsters, or you know, sometimes it'll be like these alpha wolves or things like that. So let's go take out these demons, because right now we're just taking out these demon runts, and we want the big guys. We want the big alpha wolves. Those are going to provide the most experience and get us leveling up the fastest. Plus, they're also going to have the better loot. Let's see, can we get through this door now? There we go. Of course, I couldn't. There's no way I could swing my giant. My giant hammer last time and open that thing. I had to wait until I went inside of that that little building. All right, come on, guys, come and get me. Come on, come say hi to me, so I can hit you all in short order. 1 or 2 shots, maybe more. There we go. We got them all. Now later on, like I said, some of your skills, the skills are really kind of neat because they are really wide in variety, and you'll see, depending upon the class that you play, you're going to kind of lean towards certain skills because, you know, obviously you can't have them all. You won't have enough. You just won't have enough karma to be able to spend on all of those skills. So you kind of want to pick and choose what your favorites are and go with those. Oh, look at that. They just ran. They're running right through the fence. Those guys are cheaters. Little lobbers, huh? What are they throwing at? They're trying to throw little blue things at me. Come on now. Come here. Ooh, is that a ring? Another little den for us to go check out. Here we go. Locate and bless the dead alpha wolf. Okay. But you can see we're already getting into some variety of monsters. We're not just always seeing wolves. We're also seeing these little impish guys. We're going to go and grab a whole bunch of them at once right now. And then cruise over here. The nice thing that I like is about the targeting and stuff like that. Your targeting doesn't have to be perfect. Sometimes with these games, I think they make it to where the targeting has to be just way too perfect. And you know, in these games, they get so chaotic. So there you go. I got the little bonus because I was a slayer, because I killed so many guys. So you will get bonuses if you kill large numbers or large quantities of monsters, and you'll actually get karma bonuses. So it comes in handy when you can kill big groups of these bad guys all in one shot, or at least all pretty close together. But I did a little drive-by right there, and actually got my mission complete. Got my earnings for the. You can see over there on the right-hand side. Return to our Nano campsite. So we need to go over this way and get out of here. Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the entrance? Come on now, let's take all these guys out. I didn't see them, so I'm guessing I'm going the wrong way. When I came in, I didn't see them, so we're going to say that I'm going the wrong way. Well, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. Also, don't forget to like and comment on these videos, as we really do appreciate that feedback. If you'd like to play or learn more about Akaneiro Demon Hunters, you can read our full review on MMODen.com, or just click the link in the description. And you take this vile tongue out. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Oh yeah, there you go. We got some cool items. Let's take this little imp out. All right, guys. Till next time. Thanks for watching.